I've been wanting to record this for so long. There's a very addictive genre that's resurfaced recently called 2000 swag. My toxic trait as a producer is believing that I can learn any genre from scratch without doing any research or consulting any tutorials. I think it's called being delusional. It hasn't exactly worked in the past. My hope is by finally pressing record, we'll be able to come up with something that isn't painfully mid. What do I even search up to learn this stuff? Alright, so we got a couple of video. What the fuck? What kind of plugins am I looking at? Alright, we got some Synology there. There's a lot of people programming their drums in the playlist for some reason. Hold up, is that fucking Triton? Alright, we're in FL Studio. In the past month or so, I've been listening to a lot of Tecca, a lot of onlywoke as well. That's the sort of reference I'm gonna go for, roughly 113. I'm gonna try and come up with some chords first though, I think. Maybe some staccato string sounds. I saw a lot of like Roland Cloud plugins on YouTube. Something like that. Gonna mess with some velocities, I think. Gonna increase everything, probably randomize them. I'm going to delete the final part because I want to add something a bit more sustained on the final two bars. I'm gonna open up Synology, wondering how many instances of Synology we're gonna have by the end of this. I might just copy and paste that in there. I might reduce the release a little bit. Okay, not that much. Okay, I need something to fill this gap. What does that sound like with the strings? I think I want a bass line to get an idea of where the beat's gonna go. I'm gonna look in here. What the hell is making it do that? Start, I'm gonna decrease the pitch of the second oscillator. I'm also gonna make it mono. I'm gonna increase the glide a little bit. Alright, let me cook. What else can I add? I think I'm gonna open another serum. I want one more sort of synthetic layer. Let's try and create it from scratch, why not? Something like that. I'm gonna save this preset. I'm gonna increase the attack a little bit though. Now I'm gonna clone this. I'm just gonna increase the hold. Some more interesting sounds, so I'm thinking maybe a bell sound or something. Is something else, bro. I've been hearing a lot of beats recently with like a trumpet or like a flute with a lot of pitch automation. Wait, let me find a trumpet so I can show you what I'm talking about. hold up, I'm not done drawing just yet. If you're wondering why it takes me so long to upload, now you know. I'm going to mute the trumpet because I want to add a couple more leads and I know it's just going to get in the way. I feel like I almost never use this plugin. Do I have any favorites? I have one favorite. I'm going to copy that over. I want a response to these two leads, so something like that. If I look up glide, I don't know where this is going, but it sounds pretty cool. I don't even know what to add to this now. I'm gonna open just regular Triton. I'm gonna put this an octave down. I actually do have an idea for drums for once. I did see a lot of people using 2 drum kits by K Randy, which was this channel here. Some very solid 2000s beats on there. Starting off strong. I saw so many people like programming their drums inside the playlist rather than on the channel rack. Probably has something to do with the fact that you can control the envelope of the sound itself, whereas on the channel rack you can't really do that. Just gonna layer that on top. Doesn't make sense for them to hit all at the same time, I think. I'm going to add one more, but I'm going to have it every other snare. Maybe a Vox sample? Oh, hold up. Any percussion in here? Ooh. Ooh. Is that the Pokeball sound from Pokemon? So sort of lost track of time and I kept adding stuff to the drums, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Alright, this is the final track. This style, this genre is very fun to make. To be honest, actually I haven't added too much to the beat, if anything. On every single one of the leads, I've added some crystal clear and some distortion. I've sidechained the main kick to the bass. I mean, that's about it really. Oh yeah, of course. I've also added like the Pharrell intro. I don't know if it's appropriate here, but... Actually, one more thing that I'm going to do before I play it. I'm going to export it, pitch the whole thing up 50 cents. I feel like there's a better way of doing this. I want to say thank you to onlywoke, Prod Caden, and producer K Randy as well. Took a lot of inspiration production wise from all of their stuff. I also want to say big thank you for watching. Hopefully the new year is treating you well so far. And this is what the final beat sounds like.